Alright, this is, bless it. Some match. Why are we not pressing ready? Anyways, this is a, group stage match from the Mulligan Tournament. This one's going to be against Fircoal. After... Let's see, what am I trying to say? I was trying to say something. Oh, my first match for this tournament was kind of late in the evening. My second match was the second of a back-to-back, so for today we're combining those two. We're late in the evening and we're the second match of the day. So we'll expect some great things going on. Which is to say, not at all. This board looks pretty... I want to say standard, but yeah, standard. It's just gonna be like a big king's court, try to play like 3 or 4 hagglers, pile out that way. Early on, you're looking at treasure, mostly for copper trashing. You'd like some other way to trash estates. That's gonna be plan. I'd really like to start out maybe... Well, we'd like to start out by getting to treasure. The way to do that, if we had a 3-4, would have been plan nomad camp, nomad camp. In this case, it's going to look a little bit different. It might be something like plan on lighthouse, lighthouse. It puts 8 in deck. It's not guaranteed. We could just start like nomad camp. If we hit 5, that's a treasure. And if we don't, we mulligan it. I don't know, man. Plan on engineer. Engineer's probably not getting there. We'd need to see it turn 3. That would be gaining like nomad camp silver. Ports aren't terribly appealing. I've been doing this for a while. Let's try it this way. Okay, that ended up working. Surprisingly. Nomad camp openings are well known for not working. We'll give it time to not work some more though. Okay, it's working. So, the port silver hits 5. Great. Well, these trash. I think at this point we're probably just looking at market. Next turn might be ports. I don't know when we're going to add the plan in. We might actually, like, say plan here by Hound to trash the state. It's a little bit awkward not getting the ports in before doing that. On the other hand, we're playing with, 3 terminals in that deck, and we're essentially just replacing his state with Hound. So I think I actually like that plan the best. For the time being. Pick up another Hound here, pair of ports next turn. Hound. This will be a pair of ports. Now we have a nice little functioning deck. We'll hope that you don't see the Journeyman too early in the shuffle. Otherwise yours will be arguably the more functioning deck, but that's alright. Well, you picked up a Nomad Camp at some point. Why would you do that? Why did you do that? Turn 4, you put 4 Nomad Camp. Okay. Buys a gold. Okay, so this can be trashing a copper, buying another set of ports and Hound, and we're pretty well rolling. This could also be key, actually. This seems like the far more disciplined thing to do, so... Okay. You will find the Journeyman here. It's a bit annoying. Skips estates nicely. Here we just like King's Court if we get to it. Okay, we don't. I guess probably a Haggler. Going into next turn, we really need to be finding ports, though. We only have 1 down there with 3 Hounds. That's really annoying. Unless we don't trigger that shuffle, which I guess is going to be the plan. Let's just throw a Haggler. No, we can trigger this shuffle. It's a little bit risky. Where do my Hounds go? I had 3. I must have 3. Oh, I probably didn't know my camp last turn. Okay. Ugh. This is a disaster. I get 1 card into it. That's a little bit risky for me. Yeah, it's not that bad. We're mostly just looking for a functional turn then. Okay, you pick up 2nd Journeyman. Next turn for you isn't really going to be drawing. I don't think. They're a real risk keeping estates around. Journeyman Haggler. Please draw a port. Damn it. 3 ports. I just need to draw through this. Okay. I don't know if I just want to take another set of ports here. It's kind of annoying to do that, but I don't think really anything else is terribly appealing right now, so let's just do that. Could have been like Hound. Okay, here you get. You didn't really need those ports. I mostly just bought them because they cost 4 and I think are better than nothing. Okay, Nomad Camp, Haggler. What do we want to do with this treasure? If we trash, we hit 11. That's That's a little disgusting. If we take the key, we hit 12. That can be like King's Court Market. Okay. King's Court Market. Market Hound. Sounds fine. We're looking to King Treasure this turn almost certainly. Okay, you finally plan on something. I'm gonna guess it's Market or King's Court. I mean, what else are you buying right now? Goes on to Market, yep. Oh, don't punish me for this, you stupid deck. Okay, that was way more stressful than it should have been. So this is just gonna be like King Treasure, or King Haggler. King Market. I say take Hound and a Copper. That's not great. Let's just skip out everything else. That's kind of short-sighted. Little quick. Well, a lot quick, but whatever. We're doing pretty well here. Takes the key. You're never gonna see that. Province. Whoa. Let's see if we can get King on King. Okay, we do. Market. King, Haggler, Treasure, Trash Key, do nothing. Okay. I have to think about how risky doing certain things is. I should also think about if I can win. That would be the more relevant thing here. It would be like, what would that look like? Province. I have 30 gains potentially, so this should be possibly doable. So if it's like, looks something like, probably Market's Faithful Hounds. I can take out the Market pile. Yeah. Or duchies. 6 duchies. No. Like 4 duchies gains. Some number of nomad camps. Nomad camp. Should get the rest of the hounds. That looks good. Right, 28. Okay. Whew. Alright, well, there's a game. And it goes me first. Alright. Okay. This is Wharf Bank mostly. Looks to me. I'd really hope to not have a 3/4 so I don't have to think about whether I want to open Guardian Wharf. Other options are much easier. Just draw a bunch, place in bank, buy a bunch of provinces. I have a 3/4. I get to think about whether I want to open Guardian Wharf. Other options are essentially Oasis Silver, Double Silver. Those both sound like kind of crap. So let's take our Wharf. As much as we don't love this Guardian. 2 for you should be Vagrant. Should be Vagrant Wharf. I think I take Oasis over Silver at the moment. There's not a whole much point in adding a village, so... Wharf misses. Alright. So we're not actually going to play this game. Whee! Try again. Yep, it's just a repeated game. Okay, this is a lot nicer looking. Mountebank. I guess our open's probably a Catapult Jack. Catapult Salvager, actually. We don't want the silvers this early. I got Labyrinth points, but whatever. This is not ideal. We'll attack. The next one's gonna be hitting 5 probably. Unless we get attacked, in which case it's gonna be hitting 3. That's gonna be experiments. 5, we might look at mission. Or we're probably just looking at Mountebank. It's a little weird to play with so many terminals early, but that's how it's gonna be. Okay. It could really just be experiments here to try and make 6 happen. A little awkward. Oh, that doesn't... Okay, well, this will mission. Probably to play the Mountebank. Oh, you mission. Okay. Well, then this is experiments. I guess the discipline move would have been salvaging an estate here. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen in this game. Yeah. It would be really nice to get a mission turn here. But I don't know that that's gonna happen with all the experiments over there. I have to discard. Okay, you salvage. That's fine. Take your mountebank. I would really like to have played the mountebank here. Instead, I guess we're just going to salvage out a copper. Well, I guess the mountebank turned out to be a really bad idea. Not entirely sure what the proper start would have been. I mean, the mountebank should have just been a mission. I don't know. The order that stuff came in was a little bit weird, if I remember. Yeah, it was the 2. No. Not going to be helpful. This needs to be border village torture. Over there. It's weird against mountebank, but you need to draw, so. Okay. We'll do this attack. Take another set of experiments. And this would have been likely to hit 6 if it hadn't been attacked, which would have been real nice. Alas. Okay. It's probably mountebank. Now it's salvage here. Mission. Could also be mountebank set of experiments. Let's salvage here mission. I don't think the labyrinth matters a whole lot, and we'll keep the curse around at least temporarily. Alright, so I'm fairly thinned out. The concern is that I'm never actually going to reach 6. Annoying as a concern as that is. But I'm not unhappy with what I've been doing. So they're going to need to be a silver or a set of experiments. I think I can still reach with a set of experiments, so let's do that. We're really, really on edge here, though, so I don't know. It's just kind of a nasty start to a game. It's like once you're working, you'll be working, but oh man, it's not working until then. One curse down there. It makes this turn sort of unlikely to reach. Experiment, yeah, no, this turn isn't reaching. So the question is do we want to mission? Or do I just need to, like, eat it and take a silver? I could take a jack. That's exactly what this deck needs, another, right? Terminal. So let's just eat it and take a silver. Okay. We're salvaging the catapult if I need to. Let's just gain a curse here. Discard to mountebank if it gets played, and if not, whatever. Oh, lovely. Walked into that one. Nope, you trash a curse. Fine. This will be salvage catapult, border village catapult. Nope, you're gonna trash a copper this way. Great. Nope, you're not. Okay. Well, fine. Border village experiments. Border village catapult, I suppose. Yeah. Everything's a little bit ugly. Really need to not get hit by discard attacks. I really need to not get hit by a couple tortures in a turn. This will be mission. It's annoying. But we have to figure out how to get the deck back. So what a waste of a mulligan. Blew it buying a mountebank, of all things. Well, I blew it bottom decking 3 terminals is what I blew it doing, but I mean, I wasn't gonna win the previous game either. It's not like I really lost it. It's just sad not to win. I mean, we'll wait to see if you do something brash, but this is not good. I hope you don't start doing this to me. Come on. You want to buy Border Village Torturer. Trust me. Good. You play a mountebank last turn. You did. No experiment. It's probably just getting sceptered, if anything. Let's gain a curse. Okay, do the salvager. That was sort of intelligent. Doesn't matter, it's a mission. Salvaging curse. Buying mission to do nothing. gotta clear out copper. Here, I think you buy torture. Could be mission. Actually, I guess it should be mission. Yep. You didn't find a torturer. Whoa. Okay, that was good for me. I think you're just playing mountebank then, right? Yeah. I'm gonna salvage my mountebank. I can. Buy border village torture. No actions remaining, nothing to really harm. Alright. We could also play mountebank mission, that's probably better. Yeah, that's gonna be better. As many problems as I'm having on what's in my deck. We just keep kinda working stuff to where I can manage. I'd rather have a copper than a curse, I think. Salvage curse mission. I'm just kind of working with the idea that if eventually I somehow get thinner, I will be fine. Oh, this is gonna unload into my deck. Let me just take experiments now then. I couldn't really afford. Nope. Yeah, back. Okay. I guess what you've been hearing me not talk about for the last however long it's been is how, I kind of just have to try to work myself into a good deck while hoping that my opponent just completely botches something. That's the bad news. The good news is that it's almost working. No, it's not almost working. The other bad news is that my opponent has decided to become very deliberate despite very much winning this game almost no matter what they do. As long as they don't do anything insane. Why would you scepter a scepter rather than mount a bank? What the heck? Tunnel. Okay. Well, that's insane enough for me to keep playing. Salvage out a curse. Trash a copper. What is that? That's a silver. I guess we're buying a jack next turn. Yeah, let's do the copper. And nothing to buy. Okay. This could be going worse. Tunnels! Man! I had a lot more faith in you. Do I want to filter anything? Not really. Tunnels. Tunnels. This string can be like Border Village Scepter. Start sceptering Jack, start getting somewhere a little bit. Tunnels. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say about tunnels. Like, I mean, they're gonna gain gold. Okay. Off of my torturer play? Single torturer play for however many more turns? Hi. I really hate when people do stuff like that. Because, keep playing. You're gonna make me discard anyways. Awesome. Fine. What are you salvaging? You're salvaging your mountebank. Fine. And you are buying stuff. You should scepter your salvager to trash the tunnels. That would be a good use of scepter. That'd also be a good use of tunnel, to be honest. I may discard 2 cards. How about not? Why don't you Scepter the Salvager to trash a tunnel here? That's louder than I talk. That's sad. I mean, it's just been a couple just completely inexplicable plays on that end. So I don't really know. Let's see, I had 4 last turn. That means I'm not going to be able to salvage copper here if I want to buy Border Village Scepter. I think is what I want to do. Alright, well, your draw engine's going to work. Fine. You know that. I guess I could have salvaged silver in this card. Don't trash tortures. Unfortunately, I think that's going to give you gold. It does. I could salvage silver here. That would be salvaging the catapult like next turn. That's probably fine. Border Village. I guess Scepter. Scepter's the ambitious play. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Nothing would have helped. Is the actual thing going on here? 3 Border Villages, a salvager, a silver, 5 cards. I just want to leave them. If I see a border village, it's not that big a deal. Is there anything drawing with this jack that would actually help me? Not really. I just take a pair of experiments. Yeah, play Scepter for coins, take a pair of experiments. I mean, you're stalled out, which means you're not about to play a torture. Okay, you finally trash a tunnel. I don't know what you're buying. Just Scepter. Okay. Fine. I guess I want to stick a border village down there just in case. I can just stick like border village salvager down there. Okay. Now this ends up working fine. Oh, God. God. Alright. I need to replay one of these border villages. That just sucks. Otherwise I'm looking for like a 4 out of 7 draw going into next turn. That'd be like salvaging the silver, buying border village experiment. Oh, I do have an experiment down there. Okay, we're fine then. Okay, let's do this way then. 2 coins. Border village. It'll be torture. And we hope we're good. Draw the torture off the top, which means naturally I'm going to miss finding a border village, because what else would I do? 4 out of 7 cards. Four out of 7 cards, and I'm going to see 2 of them. That's just lovely. To be honest. You probably win here. Yeah, you win here. Okay, fine. Whatever. Take your win. Why'd you buy a state over tunnel? That's weird. You go first. Let's try this again. What is this involved? This is... Well, it's heavy on Academy. The open would be Warehouse Jack and second player, which is really kind of nice here. It's heavy on Academy, Council Room to Legionary. All good. You'd probably end up printing... You'd like to maybe print a Jack or Warehouse. Facing the Legionary attack. It's pretty playable. We'll hope that you don't have a 4. If you have a 4, then you open like Jack, tax, Jack. If you have a 3, you're open maybe tax, Jack. Then I would tax like cargo ship, potion. You don't do familiar early here. That's, I think, pretty clear. I'm not going to get to open Warehouse Jack unless you're like a complete screw up and open Warehouse on a tax board. Oh... What are you gonna do? Cargo ship. Am I really gonna open cargo ship Jack? I guess. I also open cargo ship Warehouse. Yeah, open double cargo ship. Gross. Let's try the Warehouse. What are you gonna do? Stick a potion? That'd be kind of a annoying move. Okay, I am deafened. Come on, do something. Like, didn't you have this in mind when you opened double cargo ship? Okay, you do set aside the potion. Fine. We don't find the cargo ship. That's not really the end of the world. Because we are about to shuffle and it's going to be an okay one. Well, never mind about it being an okay one. Let's just tax Jack. This familiar might beat me up. If you reach 3 potion again here, I think I just lose. Okay, I don't just lose yet. Like, I kind of need to play the warehouse, but I also kind of need to not play the Jack over a shuffle. Kind of stuck myself in a hard place here. I guess the move would have actually been to, like, buy maybe silver on the last turn and take it over. And I could just straight play the Jack. It's not great. Like, I am going to have to play with familiar here. Could you just do something? God. Like, anything at all? Thank you. Fairly likely to find a junk card like that. Okay. I guess I'm gonna take the potion right now and an action card next turn to set aside. I could also take Academy right now when I have the opportunity. Let's actually do that. Oh, great. Don't find my cargo ship. Good! Good. It makes me happy. It makes me so happy. Hi. Take a familiar. Why are you not just clicking familiar? Bless it. I mean, we'll put another tax on Jack here. That's fine. You didn't take another familiar. You took a caravan. Oh, man. What are we doing? Okay. I guess this sets aside potion. I mean, what else am I doing? Nobles? Caravan? Yeah. Okay. Please take a familiar. Like, stop doing this caravan stuff. Good. You know, one thing I have going right now is that I have Jack, I have Academy, you don't. I'm gonna end up with more curses. That's not really something that What are you buying here? Nobles? I don't know what you're buying. You need Academy. Cold. Guess I could take like Council Room. I want to be doing that eventually. Just take Caravan. Legionary. Another cargo ship. Sure. Defer to next turn. And then we'll get another familiar play. That's fine. Stop at 2. Certainly. Academy. Right, yeah, okay. No. Keep it. Trash. Familiar. Set aside. Okay, this could be going worse. Like, we have yet to play a dead jack. Nobles. Fine. Discard. Trash. Let's get another warehouse. Buy province. Please buy province. I'd really like you to buy province. Just start buying provinces. Jack. Okay. Fine. We gotta take Caravan here. It'd be really good to reach Council Room soon. Like now. Thinking about whether I trigger that, I think the answer is yes. I have another warehouse, yeah. Really matters in that respect. Let's take the Council Room. Nobles again. I have a jack down there. I could take this opportunity to add Legionary Gold. That's kind of dumb. Maybe like Noble's Council Room. That seems fine. Setting aside, I think, the Council Room. Like, if you don't want to pick up plus buy, that's cool with me. You need a council room. Or you could buy province, that's good with me also. Cards, council room, sure. Cargo ship, sure. I could go like nobles. We want to get the legionary attack going sooner than later. We also want to get a prince in sooner than later. This could be like prince to warehouses. That's a little awkward. Prince is going on warehouse. Might need a bit more draw through power than that. So if we go like nobles council room warehouse, something like that. Nobles. Council room is the one that we want to set aside, and another warehouse. Okay. Things are looking okay. Which is better than I've been able to say in a while. Things are looking okay. Let's see if we want to find this jack. Is it gonna draw if I play this nobles? No. Do we want to play it first anyways? No. Maybe we did. Might have like nobles caravan right now. I have a council room down there. This isn't too terrible. Yeah, let's do that. We get to bring this over the shuffle. That's decent. Fortunately or unfortunately, we're not gonna let ourselves play a jack without trashing a curse. I don't think. I don't know how many I have left. Probably 4. Let's see, 3 nobles, 1 or 2 estates, yeah. That looks like a bad shuffle. That looks like a really bad shuffle. That means you're gonna have to stow a council room. Or nobles, I suppose. You gonna take the last nobles? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Something like this. Draw. Actions. Draw. Two of those. You still only have the 1+ buy. Council Room Gold Legionary looks fine. Set aside gold. Set aside Legionary. Don't set aside. Okay. I guess I have 2 curses left. I guess that's being a little bit picky, but five nobles, so you still have 3 estates left. No curses. There are 8 in the trash, so I have 2 curses left, yeah. Your payload is like 18. Okay. Fine. All is fine. I have more buys. So if nobles weren't such a great village, I would be fine. I'd really like to have gotten a prince on a warehouse at some point. But that was not to be. Why does the 4-game match go longer than the 6-game matches? Definitely has something to do with me. No, wait, no it doesn't. Maybe I shouldn't have set aside the gold to the cargo ship and had it next turn. Probably been wise. Like, build up to the deck you think you need. Right? At this point, you shouldn't really be concerned about points. Like, if I'm ending the game, I'm not going to be able to score more than maybe a province. It's way too late for this crap. something. Please? Good, you bought a council room, and you bought a legionary. Yeah? Or did you buy a province? The world wants to know. What is it that you're going to do? Legionary would be wise. Maybe. Come on. Legionary, okay. Fortunately, we can't really go around playing without the nobles. As a noble's on top, it stays there. Ah! Okay, I just cannot like this in action. Alright. 2 actions, Jack. Leave that. Good. Okay. Just like this. And this is 22. And it's time to buy provinces. Like 2 of them. And a warehouse, probably. Could be a council room. I kind of like a council room more. So if I get a full draw, I can triple. I don't know how realistic that actually is. Probably not very. Well, and still have a next turn would be the issue. On the other hand, you're only at 3 gains, so probably fine if I can trash out the last curse. Villagers are certainly a squeeze right now. Anyways, there's no way that you're gonna reach triple here. I don't think. I'm gonna get legionary attack. Shoot. Disgusting shuffle. That, I guess, is gonna discard down to, like, Noble's Council Room. Yep. Would have been nicer to see a bit more junk there. I'm not going to trash out the last curse this turn is also what that means. Not having the jack in the deck, because I'm not going to be triggering that. No way. You need to draw a little bit more, or else I am going to leave you with that shuffle. I'm going to be really conservative playing here. Alright, what's your buys? Caravan set aside. Maybe I'm not going to be able to afford that. You're going to need 2 provinces. Okay. Unfamiliar. Oh. I'll do this in case. Okay. So, assuming that you do draw next turn, you're going to have 3 gains. You get to set one thing aside. Oh, you bought a did you buy a council room? No, you didn't. Okay, so you have 3 gains. Which means I need to score at least enough to get a point lead. I'm not terribly inclined to make that 3 duchies. I think if you triple, I am completely and utterly screwed. Even if I triple duchy. So let's make it warehouse, province, duchy. Oh, you aren't drawing this turn. Shoot. Oh, that would have been... No, you couldn't draw because of nobles' villages. Yuck. Alright, good thing I did that. Ugh. There's so much deliberate play here. If you don't think you're winning, you play the legionary. If you do think you're winning, you play the council room. I happen to know that you're not winning. So, you play the legionary. If you have it. It's a pretty big if. The fact that you're thinking about this nobles means that you don't have the legionary in hand, I guess. Or you're somehow thinking that drawing 3 cards with 2 buys is going to do you any good. That'd be a little weird. Not getting attacked is really good for me. Like, really, really good for me. I mean, you saw me set aside the warehouse. You should know that attacking is really good. Okay, you draw. I'm fine with you drawing. And you only hit 12. That's the other good news. I guess you double duchy. I'm gonna have a hard time drawing here. That's a bit of a problem. That province. Okay, that works for me. Pretty sure that's the only way I'm winning, so that definitely does work for me. And some action card. Something else for me to consider is that you're probably not drawing this upcoming turn with only one villager. You do have a council room down there, 2 caravans coming out there. Council room, 2 caravans. You would need to draw nobles off of it, so this needs to be an action card. I would pretty strongly suggest a warehouse. If I were you, 3 caravans coming up. You don't actually have a cargo ship to set it aside though, so that makes things a little bit more awkward. Tax province. Okay. Fine. Council room, nobles, council room, caravan. This is getting really close to having it in hand. I'd like to not have to count this out, so let's just keep playing cards. Yeah, that'll be enough. In fact, it would have been enough for triple with no tax. Okay. Whew. That was exhausting. But I get to go first in this last game, and you should be really, really aggressive with your mulligan. What's this? Cursed Village Artisan is what this is. Except that it's mostly just artisan because Old Witch exists. So not much Cursed Village about it. That said, 4-3 is going to open Patron Silver, 5-2 is going to open Old Witch Nothing. And we'll see what happens. I guess we get the Patron Silver version. Nice how you spend that little bit of time at the start of the game looking at this stuff, and then you see your first hand, and you're not immediately clicking something. Like, are you just reading all the cards, or I don't know. 5, that's an Old Witch. Okay. Well, we'll hope that the Old Witch misses. This will be a pair of ports. And if you play the Old Witch here, I'm not feeling very good. Okay. I'm not feeling very good. I'm not feeling okay. Oh, 6, really? Gold. You bought gold. Okay. That works. That so works. He has another pair of ports. It's fine. You just gonna buy more gold? Like, you know how Distant Lands works, right? Or is it now? Okay, that was strange. I need to think about Bard. What are we gonna think about Bard? I guess I can just think about more ports. Just go full port idiot, whatever that means. I'm gonna take a Distant Lands here. Snap up some Aqueduct points. It's a little odd. But it seems fine. Oh, you didn't trash a curse. That's amazing. Okay. I think I take a third Old Witch. Sure. It's gonna allow a bit better trashing for you later, but I don't really care. You gonna hex me? Really? Wow. Oh, you didn't trash. That's amazing. We're really gonna take another Old Witch. I don't. Well, it could be a werewolf now. Let's do a werewolf now. Another artisan. Sure. Province. Whatever. Shuffle here is perfectly fine. You got to trash out 2 curses. That's amazing. I'm gonna take another Distant Lands. Werewolf, port. I guess I could top deck like Throne Werewolf. That seems pretty good. And buy another Distant Lands, sure. Yeah, alright. Now you're gaining the Distant Lands because you're kind of seeing a threat there, I suppose. Throne Werewolf. Old Witch. Oh, you get to trash again. That stinks. Whoops. Should always be top decking curse. Let's buy that to make ourselves feel okay. Or less bad. Okay. I think we'll just do the same thing here. And skip the buy. Yay, it worked. You see that? Top deck the curse and got to trash it. Okay. With a good draw, I guess I win here. So let's go get that good draw. That's not quite the draw. Well, not that. Gain that. Top deck a curse, play it. Suppose I can just buy Duchy. Okay, and let's. I guess I couldn't quite win last turn. I want to play into this, not really. Let's take a pair of ports. And Hex. Delusion. Well, in that case, I really can't lose. Plague does nothing. Okay. Wee. Alright, so that was 3 games to 1. Which I guess is good because 2 of those went really, really poorly to start with. So that's a sort of an accomplishment. See you all.